Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. This is an unboxing of the Red Threads Tarot by Linda Hill. Me and my mum actually do the unboxing. I just wanted to do a warning, there is nudity in this deck, but yeah, hope you enjoy it. The Red Seeds is the company. Says thank you for supporting my small business. Ooh. I've got some pukka tea. Ooh. I love pukka tea. The Red Threads Tarot, that's the one that I've ordered. Ariadne and Dionysus. Dionysus. Dionysus?
Dionysus.
Dionysus.
I think, I don't know. That's what they used to say.
There's some information about it. There is the Red Seeds Tarot. That's a different one. It's got pomegranates in her tummy. Linda Hill created it. There's the Red Stone. I think that's her new one that's coming out. An Alchemical Journey. This is Sol and Luna. And this is Linda Hill, artist, oracle and tarot creator. Ooh, and you get a nice bag. Ooh, that's a nice big book.
Ooh.
That's the Red Threads. So yeah, I'm interested in the myth of Ariadne.
Dionysus.
Carl Jung says, in fact, the whole of mythology could be taken, I'll say that again, because I'm getting Peppa Pig raspberry flavour apple sticks put onto my book. In fact, the whole of mythology could be taken as a sort of projection of the collective unconscious. Carl Jung. I like Jung. There we go. That's the book.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Mixture of colours. Haha.
Wow, it's big. Big cards. Ooh. Something else in here. Ooh.
Oh, you're going to scrumple.
Yes. Ooh, this is the Red Threads Tarot Blessing.
Oh.
A dittany of Crete herbal tea for love and healing. A muslin bag filled with the same herb that you may wish to keep with your Red Threads card. And of course, a red thread.
Ooh.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And these are... Ooh, and there's another bag. Or maybe that's the bag of herbs.
Could be, couldn't it?
Oh, it smells nice.
But
And it's got the labyrinths
in
on
there
it.
as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that's a tea bag.
Oh, yes.
Smell that.
Ooh.
That's rather nice.
Mm. Oh.
And this is the cards. Wow, they're gymongous.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
There's too much light in behind.
Shall I draw the curtain?
No, okay. With the box there, it's fine. That's the dancer. The magician. He's nice.
He's smiling.
The Great Mother. Oh, I like her too.
Oh, yes. My boobs look like that.
I'll cut that out of the video, shall I? Maybe I'll leave it in. I like that one as well. Look at that queen.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh. The king.
That's the emperor.
Gosh, he's got a little
Don't listen to my mother, she's shocking. lovers. There's another one for you.
Thank you. We need to magnify that. Oh,
That's the cart. So
they're both
that's
looking away from each other.
the chariot. Well, they're independent but together, aren't they?
Yes.
Justice.
Oh, it's a nice cow.
Yeah.
Or bull.
Oh, I like this hermit. There's a lot of willies.
Yes, lots and lots of them. Justice.
There's
That's a
another
very
one.
nice card.
Oh, I like this. It's got the labyrinth
The
inside.
hermit. And he has horns. The horned hermit.
The labyrinth, and you can see the labyrinth inside.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to look. There's a. Oh, it's on the back of the cards, isn't it? It says, then it seemed like falling into a labyrinth. We thought we were at the finish, but our way bent round and round ourselves, and we found ourselves, as it were, back at the beginning, and just as far from that which we were seeking at first. It's really cool. Strength. Oh, I love that. That strength card.
oh yes, oh yes.
I need to find out about these little markings that I've forgot the name of. I'll add it in the video.
That sounds rather sad.
What does the going
Yeah.
round and round the labyrinth? Yeah.
Yeah. The hanged priestess? What on earth are they thinking about?
Well, it's always voluntary. The
Oh, is
hanged
it?
one, yeah. So they
Oh.
voluntarily hang themselves to
Oh.
have a different perspective on things. So don't worry about her too much. Ooh, temperance is nice. A nice green colour.
Yeah, I like the colours in this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Death. With a big red head.
I like that death card as well, because of the trees growing out of it.
Yes.
The dark god, so this is the devil.
Temperance. They look a bit bored.
I thought she looked meditative.
I'm sure she does.
The fall,
The
so that
dark
must be the
god.
tower.
Well, he doesn't look very dark to me, or she. With a cheery smile.
Ooh, I like the star as well. That's the Minotaur.
The fall.
Yeah, that's the tower card, like the lightning tree and all of that. It's like a disaster.
Yes.
Look at that star.
But she's smiling.
Well, it hurts even as it frees.
Oh yeah, that's
Isn't that
marvellous.
beautiful,
Yeah.
the star? This moon's nice as well. Yeah, in the another piece, the moon was a labyrinth, going into the labyrinth.
Yeah, that's all going into the labyrinth.
Yeah. The sun.
Wow.
Rebirth must be judgment. And the universe. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to go through the minors more quickly. 2 of discs. It's also nice. I can't wait.
We've got to wait, otherwise we'll go in the wrong order.
Oh,
Don't
that's
suppose that
nice. It's
matters.
got shells. No, it doesn't
Two
matter.
of
I can put them back in the right
Oh, I
order.
see what they're.
Oh,
Gosh,
the 4 is
I
gorgeous
wish I
as
could
well.
bend over like that. I used to be able to when I was little.
Oh, the 5 of discs has mice. Oh, I love these. Very happy. I'm looking forward to reading the book to find out more about the myths that are pictured.
Oh, she looks sad. The 5 of discs.
Yeah,
6 of
5s
discs.
are
She
always
looks happy.
5s are usually a challenge, and 6s are usually like community
Yeah.
progress and things. 9 of discs.
We're not actually getting anywhere with this. That's still the same height as it was at the beginning.
It's a big,
it's magic.
It's a big deck.
Do you realise? It's magic, I tell you.
That card's the rich card.
Aha.
Goddess. Ooh, that's nice.
10 of
Bird.
discs. Oh my goodness, lots of discs.
Goddess is bird. And this god is Dionysus.
Oh.
There's another goddess. Poppy. Is that a goddess? Yeah, they're
Yes.
both goddesses.
Yeah.
Got 2 goddesses. Oh, 3
What was
goddesses.
that one?
I see.
Oh, that's a 10 of discs, so that's not the same. Wow, goddess of discs.
And there's another goddess. Ace of threads.
2 of threads. I can't keep up with you. Oh, she's lovely. I like that. She got a snake
Yeah,
all
she's
round her.
lovely, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 2 snakes. Ace of threads.
4.
2.
Hurry up.
I can't remember which. Doesn't matter which order
Yeah,
they
just
are.
take the top one because I've been putting them underneath you.
Okay.
So 5 of threads.
I've gone and messed it up then.
No, it doesn't matter. I can put them back in the right order.
Yeah.
6 of threads.
She's thinking, what do I do about that?
7 of threads.
4 of threads.
Yeah, they're really pretty cards.
Yeah.
Just thinking if there's a kind of colour palette for the different suits. I guess the red threads are all reds.
Mama,
Yes, darling. Ooh, this one's all witches. I like that.
Ooh.
Witch. So we've got Crete, Medea. Ace of Blades. Yeah, these are like blues. 3. And they've still got the pierced heart.
Oh, there's a nice crow.
Crow on that one,
Yes. Cassifol.
4 of Blades.
Lovely. Two of blades. I always butterflies. All little things.
I'm quite happy. That one's going up her bum.
Yes.
7 of Blades. 8. 9. 2. Prince. Oh, king. And queen. Looks like a astrological sign.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to looking at the book,
yes.
finding out more about these priest, priestess. Wow, the colours are really beautiful.
Yeah, they are. It's very, I don't know, neatly and tinily done, but sort of very, very moving. You know, there's a lot of movement in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last card is Ariadne, the goddess.
Now, what did she do?
Well, that's what this whole deck's about, the labyrinth. Ariadne laid the thread to get, what's his name out? Yeah, the Minotaur was in the labyrinth, and she laid a red thread to help
What, kill him or get him out? Let him out.
get him out, yeah. So I am very much looking forward to that. And it's really nice production quality. The cards are lovely.
Oh,
the printing and everything.
Fish leaping out of it.
Theseus, I think it was Theseus that she laid the thread for.
Oh, right. Was he trapped in there with the Minotaur or something?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I will have to read it, and then maybe I can do a summary of what actually happened. Okay, so this is the story, the myth of Ariadne and Dionysus. And I'm just going to read the story quickly because I think that's the best way to explain this deck. So it says, on the Isle of Crete lay the vast palace of Knossos, where King Minos and his family resided. Pasiphae was his queen, daughter of the sun god Helios. She was mother of Ariadne, Androgeus, Phaedra, and Asterion, the Minotaur. King Minos was always facing power struggles among his brothers who were hungry for his throne. Minos desperately wanted others to see him as the rightful king of Crete. An oracle suggested he ask Poseidon, god of the sea, to aid him. The god heard his call and in return sent him the gift of a prized white bull. The people could see that King Minos was indeed powerful, as he was favoured by the gods. Poseidon asked Minos to sacrifice the bull, or Minos, probably Minos, to sacrifice the bull, but the king did not comply and sacrificed one of his own bulls instead. Poseidon was enraged. His gift had been wasted on Minos, and so Poseidon placed a curse upon Queen Pasiphae that would bring utter shame and horror to the king. Pasiphae knew nothing of this and became unusually captivated and attached to the bull. Her feelings became out of control, and she began to harbour an unnatural desire to mate with the bull. The queen begged Daedalus to help her to commit the bestial act. He agreed and built her a wooden cart covered in cowhide so that she could hide and entice the bull. The mating took place, and the queen in time gave birth to a chimeric child that was half man, half bull. The queen named him Asterion, meaning the starry one. King Minos was terrified of him and named him the Minotaur. The queen, her sisters, and daughter loved the strange child and cared for him deeply. However, Asterion was no ordinary child. He grew fast and his strength became overwhelming as he became more and more hungry. One dark night he fed upon a maid who entered his darkness. The Minoan people heard of this tragedy and became terrified of what was lurking inside the palace. The king instructed Daedalus to build a great labyrinth within the vast cave passages that lay beneath the palace. The construction was complex, that no one would ever find their way out again. When built, Minos ordered the Minotaur to be exiled and imprisoned within it. The queen and Ariadne were heartbroken. Over time, Minos became paranoid that Daedalus would tell of the secrets of the labyrinth, and so the king imprisoned Daedalus and his son Icarus in a tower. Oh, we know a bit about Icarus, don't we? In a tower which laid on the edge of civilization. Asterion was also isolated and terribly lonely in the depths of darkness. He had been rejected, abandoned, and cast out. Ariadne was given the title of the Mistress of the Labyrinth, as she knew how to navigate the darkness of the labyrinth that became not only Asterion's domain, but hers too. She cared for her brother and would visit and talk softly to him, and sometimes she danced for him. But in time nothing helped. His primal rage was relentless. It had overtaken him, and he spent most of his time roaring up and down the pathways. The labyrinth shook. Every year 14 youths were sent from Greece as a tribute to King Minos, whose favourite son had been killed in Athens. Minos had been willing to start a war with Greece until the tribute was agreed. The youths would enter the labyrinth to be devoured by the Minotaur. One year, Theseus, hero's son of the king of Athens, begged to be one of the tributes so that he could kill the Minotaur. His father was worried and asked Theseus to change the black sail on his ship to a white sail if he successfully killed the Minotaur. When Theseus landed in Crete, Ariadne fell in love with him at first sight, and so did her sister, Phaedra. Ariadne heard of the hero's plan to kill the Minotaur, and so she intervened and enabled Theseus's heroic act to prevent his death. In return, he would take her for his wife and sail that very night to Greece. Ariadne gave him a ball of red thread, which would unwind slowly as he travelled through the labyrinth, and would secure his return when the deed was done. When darkness fell, the youths followed Theseus into the labyrinth. He held his sword high. Ariadne waited outside, holding on to the other end of the thread for dear life. Theseus returned from the killing triumphant and fled with Ariadne to his ship, accompanied by the grateful youths and Ariadne's sister Phaedra. On their journey, a storm arose, and so the ship docked at the island of Naxos. Everyone disembarked, and Ariadne and her sister fell asleep upon the shore. The next morning she awoke and was shocked to find herself totally alone. She knew she had been deserted by Theseus and Phaedra, and cried out the pain of abandonment and grief, and eventually fell into a death-like coma upon the seashore. The ship neared Athens, but Theseus had forgotten to change his ship's sails to white. His father sighted the black sail on his son's ship and thought his son was dead. Full of grief, he threw himself into the sea and drowned. Theseus became the king of Athens and married Ariadne's sister Phaedra. On the Isle of Naxos, day turned into a starlit night, and the moon grew bright and full. Ariadne was showered with divine light from the stars, for this island belonged to the god Dionysus, and he had arrived to where Ariadne was sleeping. The bull god waited patiently for her to awaken. He was an androgynous god who held the energy of both genders but chose to be neither. Eventually, Ariadne opened her eyes, and they immediately recognized each other's soul. Dionysus and Ariadne both held within them the divine feminine and divine masculine. They were truly their own self, whole but also together. It is said that this marriage was the only stable and eternal marriage within the gods and goddesses. This was a love story. This was a sacred marriage. Okay, so yeah, that's the myth of Ariadne, and I'm looking forward to working with this. I'll do an update when I've done some more things with it and see how it goes. I'm really excited because I love the art, and the book looks really, really cool. So I'll update you in another video. Bye.